This first one is actually a little bit tricky. It'll start off okay. I'm going to write this as sine theta. Whenever we see secant, cosecant, or cotangent, we change them to sine, cos, or tan. And I'm going to write this as negative 1 over 3. We write it as the reciprocal. And then we plug this into our calculator. We're going to do inverse sine. You can use your A over B button and do this. That's sort of a sick way of doing it. And it's going to give you an answer of, I'm going to round to 1 decimal here, negative 19.5 degrees. And I'm just going to draw this on a diagram that's like this. So it's 19.5 degrees right there. And if first of all, I'm going to write it like this. The formula says 180 minus that angle. And that one is going to be 199.5 degrees. And that is over there. Or the angle in between the axis and the line is, again, 19.5 degrees. The thing is, this angle there and this angle there are the two answers. However, the first one, this negative 19.5 degrees, we are typically going to write it as an angle between 0 and 360. So we're going to change this 19.5. We're going to do 360 minus that, and we're going to get 340.5 degrees. And I'll write that up there, 340.5 degrees. The fact that this first angle that the calculator gave us being negative, that is why I said this was actually a little bit tricky. This one here, automatically, we see secant, we change it to cosine. And we write the reciprocal. We're finding the angle, so we're going to use inverse cos. Again, use the A over B button if you like. Your calculator, I'll go to 1 decimal again. As you'll notice, I often do, I'm going to draw a diagram. There's the 48.2 degrees. The formula says either negative of that angle or 360 minus that angle. I'm going to write 360 minus that angle, which is going to give, I believe, 311.8 degrees. Therefore, theta will be 48.2 or 311.8. And by the way, that one would be down there. That angle in there is 48.2, and going all the way around would be 311.8. The key to both of these questions at the very, very start is the fact that we change from, in this case, cosecant to sine. And in this one, changing from secant to cosine.